Now we're above ground in the amphitheatre of Puteoli, ancient Puteoli. This is the Flavian Amphitheatre again, the Great Amphitheatre as they call it. And here we're at the northwest gate. This would be the Gate of Death. This is the gate through which all the dead animals, the dead gladiators, are dragged to be disposed of, burned in lime pits. The floor here, you can see around, is covered in grills and concrete, but in the Roman era you wouldn't see any of this for the sand. Obviously the sand gets raked over, you can cover over the blood with more sand. It's like when people throw up at Disneyland. You cover it over with more sand and then you're good to go for a second bout. You can see the conveyor all the way around. The seating goes up 3 stands. It's a good, high, very capacious 50,000 spectators amphitheatre, big one. You can see that you've got a good wall at the lowest edge that would have a railing above it as well, keeping the gladiators separated from the public, from the observers. The lowest seating is given to senatorial class, to the highest members of society, getting gradually less as you go back till the poorest people are up in the top seats where they get the least view. And of course the poorest of all are outside wishing they were in here watching this. If you go around you can see, we saw in the first video I showed from underneath all the different apertures in the ceiling where the animals were raised in cages and released. You can see them now as you walk around on the top here, how many there are. There is a great opportunity for fantastic shows. You can have men venators, they were called, hunters, in the middle of the arena, and have animals released all around them. They could come up from anywhere unexpected, using pulleys and cages. Opposite me, we're going to have a quick look around in a moment, but opposite me is the Gate of Life in the East End, or in this case the South East End, and that's where the initial procession comes around before any games, and it's also where victorious gladiators, those wonderful lucky fellas who might even get the rudest one day, where they leave to the adoration of the crowd.